To quote my oldest daughter, everybody wants to be a farmer until they realize they gotta shovel poop. Poop shoveling! So one of the requirements, or one of the asks from the new owners, was that we, clean up the compost pile. Not real sure why they wanted us to clean up the compost pile, but that's what we're doing today. We're doing exactly what we would have done with it in the spring, or nowish anyway. We're going to clean it up, spread it nicely over the garden. It's a lot of work. And I think I've learned a lesson here, believe it or not. I've learned something. I don't think next time I would put a compost pile up against the corner here. This seemed like a really good idea, and in some ways it really was. Getting it out of here has always been a pain, mostly because of where it is in our yard. This is a pretty steep slope. Standing on here, camera doesn't catch it quite so well, but it's hard to get back in this corner. With the tractor, it tips pretty bad when we get it over here, so it's kind of hard to get a good scoop on it. So I think probably what we'll do is we'll make sure it's in a nice level spot next time, and we'll make sure that, maybe place it out in the open so you can get at it from multiple angles. You can get at it from this angle or from the one we've been coming in the last 3 or 4 loads, but that's about it. You can't get to it from the back angle, and we keep pushing it up against the fence, and I keep shoveling it out. Because that's what I do. I shovel stuff. In fact, I'll take you up there real quick and show you that. Now that I'm done breathing hard. I forgot my sweatshirt. When I came out here, it was a little chilly. But after shoveling compost for a little bit, I warmed right up. So I'll take you up real quick. I'll show you the trailer now. Any updates to it. Final updates. As I've said this before, this is not a pretty trailer, but it's okay. So you can see that it's got 2 sections here. We've got a door there, right there, the inner door, that we'll put the pigs in. We'll close that door, load the goat in, load that, close that door. But between the two, we got to put the chickens up in their roost up here. We only have, I want to say 20 chickens left. And we put that windbreak up there, that piece of metal up there. Screwed it into the poles, so it's holding on there pretty good. I had originally intended a piece of wood, like some particle board, but we found this piece of metal that we were getting ready to take the scrapyard anyway, so I said, let's try that, and it fits just about perfectly. So we got that up there and in place, so that's good. That's our final update. We need to just, once we get the chickens in, we'll just kind of use some zip ties and some staples and get it all tightened up. Eventually I'll make this a better mover for chickens, but for right now it's going to get them there. So then that's the good thing. So we are only about a day and a half, 2 days away from our move. Truck arrives tomorrow. Well, arrives, meaning I go get it tomorrow. So we've managed to get all the pieces in place that we need. We've got, like I said, we got the truck rental, we got that in place. We've got the trailer that we're hauling the tractor on is all taken care of. Obviously, I just showed you the other trailer. So we're just gonna finish up. One final touch is we got you can't move without losing stuff. It's amazing to me how quickly stuff accumulates. And so we got some extra furniture that's really, the kids are, oh, look at that. And our piglets are out. Not close either. Alright, we're gonna go get them.
Let's go.
We accumulate stuff. So we got a dumpster. The kids have acquired some old couches and things like that. We do have them set out for free for people, but last day they go in the dumpster because the new owners don't want them, anything like that. So, and I understand that. That's their prerogative. So like I said, truck's ready to go. Just need to load the tractor on it on the last day. We'll be using the tractor to load things onto the trailers and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just about there. Just about there. But at the same time, it's a long way to go. The last 2 days, the last 3 days, whatever, are always a scramble. Getting the truck loaded, getting everything done is always long, hard days. Alright, so here we are, day 2 of our actual loading the truck. You can see truck's kind of got a lot of stuff in it already. We got a lot of stuff to go. We do have the pickup trucks. We do have the back of the van. Well, I'm pointing to it, but it's the pickup truck and the back of the van. We also have a trailer back here. Back there. There's a trailer that we can use, and we will use to put stuff in. That's actually got most of the beds in it at the moment. But we're going to get more. And the dog, who wants attention. Right, Merlin? You want attention? He wants attention. Hi, Merlin. Hi. So yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. We are moving along. We're trying not to. I'm not filming a lot of it, but we are moving. So, yeah, I'm working most of the time, so filming would be counterproductive. But that's okay. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. One more day. This is the second to last day in the house. Well, this is the last day in the house. We'll spend tonight here, and then tomorrow morning we'll go sign paperwork, and then off to the new house. And as always, there's a pile of puppies. Sometimes you gotta do things. We gotta get the piano out of the basement, so I'm taking this down there because it's the lowest deck. Probably the only way we're gonna be able to get the piano out. So we got lots of stuff in the trailer here. It's almost full. So here we are, middle of the day. Truck is almost full. So one of our friends actually has a garage, a one-car garage on their property that they're not using. And so they're gonna let us store a few things there. Basically, I'm thinking just enough for one of these. Again, and we'll come in a few weeks and come get it. A couple of couches that are extra, things like that we just are not going to be able to fit in there. So as you can see, it's pretty full. Pretty full. Ready? As hard as I can get it. It's the last day. We're here in the morning. It's early. I gotta go load the animals up. I'm gonna feed them, load them up at the same time. I had to get the coffee started though. You know that. Anyway, so yeah. Here we go. After way too long, the red pig was incredibly hard to get along with. But we've got them all in here. All the chickens are up top. We need to get some zip ties real quick. But as soon as we get the zip ties, we can strap those chickens in good, and then The goat's in the back. He's doing okay. Probably wishes he had more straw, but that's okay. And Liam's got it on the tractor, turning it around down here so that we can go up and hook it up to the truck and get the heck out of here. And away we go. I do want to note that we got all the animals in the trailer before we've had coffee. The piglets, I think we caught all the piglets 3 times and put them up in there, and then the various times they escaped. Notice there's a couple of cinder blocks right there, right where the goat's butt is. Those are because some point in time this week the latch on that door broke, so we're gonna have to fix that if we're ever gonna use this like this again. But the moment those cinder blocks hold it against the back door, and so those back doors pretty well pinned in. I'm not too worried about that. He's not liking this bumpy ride. Once we get out on the road, it'll be better. He'll be fine. So it's been a few days, but we are finally in the house. We didn't have any trouble getting into the house, but it's been ridiculously busy since then. I'm outside in the morning feeding the animals. Everything is in chaos at the moment because, well, we had plans. You know, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. Right now, that building, well, you can kind of see, you can't really see it. Hang on a second. Right now, that building is like it's a little shed. That's the only outbuilding we've got. We're gonna fix that, but that's the only outbuilding we've got. 2 dogs are on lines right now, so that's because they're not happy. But both of them have not been behaving. The puppies are kind of following me around. Let me show you what I've got going on here. I've got a big driveway, and I promise we'll do more of a farm tour in the next few days. But we've got our U-Hauls still. They have to go back today. But out here, just past the U-Hauls and Liam's truck, we have our pig pen, and I've got some polywire set up here, which again you can't see because it's dark out, and I'll show you more, I promise. But we got the pigs inside a heavy-duty fence here, and then the piglets were getting out, so I set the polywire up. So I wanted to, we're going to test the polywire slowly here. This is not the ideal solution. Their shelter right now is the trailer, and they seem to be okay with that. And then we've got our goat pen back here, using mesh wire fencing, also electrified, trying not to hit the fence myself. Right here, he's got a huge area here surrounding some trees, but I'll show you that in the light. Alright, so I promised to give you guys more details about the house and the property and everything later. I just kind of wanted to, it's the first chance I've had in 4 or 5 days to actually get some recording done. It's early morning, obviously. The lighting wasn't great. I couldn't show you a whole heck of a lot, but this is the first chance I've had to do it. So I wanted to do that. I promise I'll give you more details. The house, the outside, what we've got set up for the animals, and what we're doing, what our plans are, and all that fun stuff soon. Just right now, this is what we've got. So this has been our moving adventure. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, and make sure you share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button down below. And we'll talk to you again soon.